Hi, I'm Robin Rosensteel, and I'm an energy intuitive and transformational guide. And today, for our sound journey, we're going to go into the future and meet your future self. And the purpose of this is so often we get wrapped in the day to day activities of our lives, we kind of lose track of who we are and who we want to be. We're just going through the motions. And as a result, we start feeling miserable and unhappy, and then we wonder why we're unhappy. It's because we kind of lost touch with who we really are. So, the whole point of this today is to kind of reconnect with your future self, how you want to feel, and actually allow you to take actions towards that. So, if you'd like to get comfortable, what we'll start with is a little grounding meditation, and then we'll go into the sound journey. So, let's get comfortable, sit down, close your eyes, relax, and we'll start with 3 deep breaths. So, let's breathe in, hold, exhale. Again, breathe in, hold, exhale. One more time, breathe in, hold, exhale. And now I'd like you to notice your feet on the ground. And how do your feet feel as they're attached to the ground? Your feet are a source of power. They move you forward in life. And so just notice if your feet are firmly planted on the ground or if they're kind of light and airy today. There's no right or wrong here. We're just noticing where you are right now in this space. And now I'd like you to go up to your knees. And how are your knees feeling? Are they tight? Are they loose? And just notice how they're connected to your feet and the earth. Now let's go up to your hips. And how are your hips feeling today? And just notice how your hips are feeling as they're connected to your knees, your feet, and the earth. Now notice your stomach. And how's your stomach today? Is it hungry? Is it full? Now this is the area of your gut intuition. Have there been any red flags that your gut has been trying to tell you and you've been ignoring? Just notice how your gut intuition, your stomach is connected to your hips, your knees, your feet, and the earth. And notice your heart. And how is your heart feeling today? Is it happy? Is it sad? Just notice the emotions of your heart. Now, these aren't good or bad. That's just where you are at this space and time. So there's no need to change anything, but just notice how your emotions are connected to your stomach, your hips, your knees, your feet, and the earth. Now let's go up to your throat and your shoulders. How are your shoulders feeling? Do you feel any unnecessary weight on your shoulders? Do you feel like you're holding the world on the shoulders? And just notice your throat and the words. What words do you tell yourself? Have you been beating yourself up, or are you saying kind words? And what about the words you say to others? And how do these words impact how your shoulders feel, how your heart feels, how your stomach feels, your hips, your knees, your feet, and the earth? Now let's go up to your forehead, your third eye, and just notice your thoughts. Are your thoughts in the past, the present, or the future? Now, if your thoughts are in the past or the future, just imagine putting them in bubbles and just watching the bubbles just float away. And just notice how sometimes those bubbles touch something and they just dissolve into nothing. Those are our thoughts. And just notice these thoughts. And just notice where you are now and how these thoughts impact your words, your shoulders, your heart, your stomach, your hips, your knees, your feet, and the earth. Now imagine a gold beam of light at the top of your head. And imagine this gold beam of light going from the top of your head down through your forehead, your eyes, your jaw, down the back of your spine, your arms. And just imagine it taking all the extra worry and stress out of your body and just taking it down through the bottoms of your feet into the earth. Again, imagine this gold beam of light just going from the top, Just taking all the unnecessary worries and tensions and stress of the day out through the bottoms of your feet. And we'll do that one more time. And when you do it, I'd like you to say ah as you breathe out, because it's a great way to just clear your energy channels. So ah, as you just let all the worries and tensions just melt away. And now imagine this gold beam of light just starting to encompass you, and just feel yourself in a cocoon of gold energy. And how does that make you feel? Does it make you calmer and relaxed? Just notice how it makes you feel. And we're going to finish our grounding with 3 breaths. So again, let's breathe in, hold, and exhale. Again, breathe in, hold, exhale. And one more time, breathe in, hold, and exhale. And now we're going to get ready for our sound journey. So again, get comfortable, sit down, lay down, whatever works for you. And I'd like you to start with your eyes closed and just go to your safe space, a place in your house where you feel comfortable and connected, or maybe out in nature where you feel comfortable and connected. Either place, any place that calls to you, that this is your safe space where you feel comfortable and safe. And while you're sitting in this space, a pair of magical shoes appear next to you. And I would like you to put on these shoes and notice how they make your feet feel, and just notice what they look like. And as you put these shoes on, a magic door appears. And I would like you to walk through this door. It's safe, you're protected, no harm will come your way. So walk through this door, and there's going to be a path. And just notice what kind of path it is. And just start following this path, and notice how your feet feel in these shoes on this path. Notice the sky and the sounds. And as you walk on this path, you walk into a city market. And you start walking through this market, and you just notice, what does the energy of this market feel like? What does it look like? What does it smell like? Taste like? What do the people look like? How do they feel? What are they saying? What are they selling? Just notice as you walk through, using your senses, your sight, your ears, your touch, your taste, your smell, and just capture it all. And as you walk through this market, you notice a bench, and so you decide to sit down at this bench and just take it all in, how it makes you feel. And as you sit at this bench watching people, watching the activities, you catch somebody's eye who you really are fascinated with. You love their energy and how they move through the market. You watch them and who they talk to and interact with, and what they're wearing and what they're buying. And as this person gets closer and closer, you recognize this is your future self. This is your authentic self. Your future self sees you and comes over and sits down next to you at the bench. Now's a great time for you to sit down, talk to your future self of any worries or concerns. And maybe your future self has some wise words for you. Just sit and see what comes up. I'll let you know when it's time to return. It's getting time to go. But before you go, your future self has a gift for you. I would like you to take the gift. Give your future self a hug. You can always meet again. And you start taking the path back to where you started. And just notice how you're feeling now. How your feet are on the ground. How your body feels. As you walk back on the path through the magical door. And you sit down. And you take your shoes off. And the door disappears. But you still have the gift. And I'd like you to take a moment and just look at your gift and any messages or anything that came up for you. And we'll close our circle with 3 deep breaths. So breathe in, hold, exhale. Again, breathe in, hold, exhale. Again, breathe in, hold, exhale. When you're ready, you can open your eyes. And I'd like to thank you for participating in today's sound journey. I'd love to hear from you and what came up for you, what your gift was, or your shoes, or any of what came up for you, or any next actions. If you are a little confused, or you're looking for a little more direction, or steps to move forward, you can check out my different offerings on my website. And you can email me. It was also on my website. And if you ever want to reconnect with yourself, I also do Thoughtful Thursdays, a 1-minute-ish sound bath where you can kind of reconnect to yourself. It's on Facebook and YouTube. So those are also ways to connect to me. But anyway, have a great day, and I look forward to hearing from you. Thank you.